National Security Ministry has affirmed its position in deciding to replace police guards with private bodyguards for some judges and government lawyers. This comes in the wake of a reported shortage of police officers within the force. It is also reported that transferring them to their core function, which is policing, would improve efficiency within the force. Minister of National Security, Dr. Horace Chang, chided in Parliament that reports in 2020 showed that the force is underutilized as police officers who are trained to fight crime are carrying out close protection support. He passionately shared his views that there needs to be an overhaul and redeployment of officers for crime fighting. Currently, there are 515 police officers who are assigned to protective services. Astounded by the proposal, Chief Justice Brian Sykes brought down his gravel on the decision and expressed in awe that such a move would be a retrograde step to the justice system. Even though Supreme and Court of Appeal judges are currently protected, there are other lower tiers who are in the system that are not under the protective program. Describing it as ill-conceived, he further expressed that such a move would only thwart the efforts for organized crime fighting. My personal views on the matter subpoenas the consciences of the government to bring to trial the overall crime fighting initiative for the entire country. While I do respect our judges, attorneys, and the court clerks, and sincerely empathize the loss for their trusted police bodyguards, I am equally concerned with the alarming shortage of police in the constabulary force and the increase in crime in our country. Everyone's life is important in this country, and this calls for extra protection is something that brings the entire country to the doors of Parliament for careful and serious considerations. I believe that protective services should be mandatory for all civil servants whose job puts them in a vulnerable position for crime targets. However, with our grave problem, we are unable to control and manage crime. This argument adds more dilemma to the problem. I honestly cannot criticize Dr. Chang's decision to redeploy our officers, yet I am concerned with Chief Justice Sykes' plea for his counterparts who are exposed like wounded prey in the desert. As it relates to confidentiality and security, I don't believe it would be a problem hiring private bodyguards because there is no foolproof system. Even our own police officers do at times come under scrutiny and suspicion. I believe we should address the long-standing crime problems in Jamaica and not just look on the protective services inside the judiciary sector. The 515 officers that will be on our streets now fighting for our cause is a big move as we continue to battle this crime monster. The smart allocation of our resources is one way to plug the deficit while we explore other ways to protect the vulnerable. Everyone is currently vulnerable and the entire country is weeping. Let's try to fix crime once and for all. When we do, our newly assigned private bodyguards will have less work to do. This is Ossie, and that's what's on my mind as me chat my mind.